Ladies and gentlemen, in the Amhara region, a relentless and tumultuous conflict has engulfed the landscape as Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF, clash fiercely with Amhara Fano forces across multiple fronts. The ENDF, in a significant escalation, initiated a full-scale offensive against the Amhara Fano forces in Gojam. This report delves into the latest developments from this ongoing strife, offering a comprehensive overview of the situation. Northern Wello, a region characterized by its historical significance, has become a battleground. In locales such as Tafale Amak, Teftelit, Wanzabare, and Tehor, the atmosphere is charged with the sound of intense combat. The ENDF has brought heavy weaponry into play, leading to a situation so dire that hand-to-hand combat has erupted in places like Wanzabare, Tehor, and Tafla Amash. Alas, the toll of war is heavy, with significant losses reported on both sides. Casualties have mounted, painting a grim picture of the conflict's brutality. Shifting our focus to the Gojam region, where the ENDF unleashed a full-scale offensive, we find that the fighting has reached a fever pitch. From Jiga to Mota, Finote Salam to Kwarit, and Dembecha to Jija, the intensity of the battle is palpable. Reports coming in suggest that the fighting in Gojam is nothing short of ferocious, with both the ENDF and Amhara Fano forces sustaining heavy casualties. In a separate incident within the northern Wello region, specifically in Zobil, Fano forces executed a daring ambush on an ENDF convoy. This audacious move resulted in the destruction of one military truck, but it came at a great cost for the ENDF as they suffered heavy losses, including the loss of several soldiers. Adding to the chaos, reports confirm that Fano forces have successfully taken control of the town of Robit, nestled between Hake and Wichal, following a brief but intense clash with the ENDF. Fano soldiers have entered the town and established their dominion, but the conflict rages on in the outskirts of Wugeza and Wishale. In the distant reaches of Kurisa and Wente Lemariam, situated in Meket within northern Wello, a fierce and deadly encounter unfolded recently between Fano forces and Amhara militias. The result was grim, with several militias losing their lives and others being injured in the relentless battle. In Megdala Gebia and Sengo Gebia, both located in the western Wello region, a brief yet intense skirmish erupted when Fano forces ambushed an Ethiopian National Defense Forces (ENDF) convoy. According to reports, the ENDF suffered significant losses in this encounter, underlining the volatile nature of the conflict in the region. Moving to the southern Wello region, near Addis Zemein and Debre Tabor, a tragic incident unfolded as a bomb explosion claimed the lives of 2 Amhara police officers. This incident serves as a grim reminder of the dangers and instability prevalent in the region. Meanwhile, in Debre Marcos, Bichena, and Genda Woin, all situated in the Gojam region, intense fighting persists between the ENDF and Amhara Fano forces. The conflict in Gojam has been a focal point of the Ethiopian government's efforts, as they have dispatched a sizable military contingent to conduct a special operation aimed at neutralizing the Fano forces. However, it is worth noting that previous reports have highlighted the resilience and strength of the Amhara Fano in Gojam, who operate under a unified command. In a surprising turn of events, there have been reports that a significant portion of the Ethiopian government's sent army may have surrendered to the Fano forces and is now under their care. This development underscores the challenges faced by the Ethiopian government in dealing with the deeply entrenched Fano presence in Gojam. The situation in Ethiopia remains marked by ongoing conflict and instability across multiple regions, with significant implications for both security and humanitarian concerns. Tragic reports have emerged from Antioquia, painting a harrowing picture of the situation unfolding there. Ethiopian forces have carried out a large-scale massacre of the local population, resulting in the loss of 43 innocent lives in a place called Mesno in just half a day. The brutality of the attack was so severe that it became impossible to gather and bury the victims. To exacerbate the suffering, these forces have resorted to using heavy weapons to destroy teff stacks and sorghum crops, followed by setting them ablaze, leaving not only human lives but also vital food resources in ruin. This same group of Ethiopian forces has intensified its aggression, launching a fierce battle near West Dembia Overheat City, resulting in further loss of lives as they continue to massacre the local populace. The gravity of these acts cannot be overstated, and the need for urgent intervention and international attention is dire. In a concerning development unrelated to the conflict in Antioquia, recent reports highlight a noticeable increase in cargo flights between the United Arab Emirates, UAE, and Ethiopia during late October 2023. This surge in cargo flights is reminiscent of the extensive airlift operations that occurred during the Tigray War in 2021. Between October 27th and November 4th, 2023, a total of 24 cargo flights were identified. This included 11 flights by UAE Air Force C-17 A aircraft, 5 flights by UAE Air Force C-130Hs, and 8 flights by commercial Ilyushin Il-76TD operators such as Fly Sky Airlines and New Way Cargo Airlines from Kyrgyzstan. This revelation is significant as it raises questions about the nature and purpose of these cargo flights, particularly given the past experience of similar airlift operations during times of conflict. The blog post accompanying this report provides compelling visual evidence supporting the existence of this recent airlift and offers a comprehensive list of the identified flights. The incidents in Antioquia serve as a stark reminder of the human cost of ongoing conflicts, while the increased cargo flights between the UAE and Ethiopia raise concerns about the evolving dynamics in the region. It is imperative that the international community remains vigilant and engaged in addressing these complex and pressing issues, with a focus on protecting innocent lives and fostering peace and stability in the affected areas.